Hello guys, welcome back. So in this video we are going to see how you can be able to create an Amazon AWS RDS and then how you can be able to connect it with your computer. So let's get started. First of all, we open console.aws.amazon.com, then we come here and then write RDS on the search bar, and then you open Aurora and RDS. This is the dashboard that you will find. So then on the dashboard you will click on dashboard instances, and then you want to create database. So we are going to create a computer that will serve our database. So we are going to use Postgres for now. Then we are going to use the easy create database creation method. Then we want our database to be called Postgres. Then we want to have have a password. We can just use the password manager, and then we save this password somewhere. We will need it, so let me just put it in the tab, and okay, let me put it in the other tab. Then you can be able to interconnect it with EC2. For now I'm not using that. Then anything else? Then let me copy my name and save it somewhere. So the name of the database, close this. So now we can create database. So our database is being created. The database instance is being created, and then here we will see the endpoint which we will connect to our computer here. So let's give it some time as it is being created. As it is being created, we need to modify our security group for them to allow our database to talk to the outside world. Like this is what we call it as a firewall. This is like a watchman who cannot, if you don't give him permission to allow certain people to enter the building, it will not allow. So I want to use another one, another security group. Let me change it here. Also, we can't access this instance unless we change here public accessible. So let's give it some time to come back to it. So our database is already created. We need now to modify some few things. So you can see we have the endpoint. Let me show you. This is the endpoint here. Okay, now I wanted to modify it for it to allow some certain things. So database, I think I need to wait and it finishes configuring. Finally, we can now be able to modify it. So the thing we want it to be able to be reachable on, what do you call it? We want it to be public accessible. Then you change it here. Then I want to change the security group. This is the security group I want. It has the port enabled, so that is what I want. And then I press continue. I say apply this modification immediately. Then we press modify, and we have successfully modified the database. So I think I can show you the security groups. This is the security group, and you can see something. We have already enabled the port which you can see. This is the port, and we want it, anybody with the internet can be able to access it. So this is the port that I have enabled on this security group. So, and now if we look it up, we use the NS lookup, and the domain we can be able to access it. So that is what we are meaning to do. Time 8 minutes. So now if you check now, since we have modified, you can see the NS lookup was able to check our database. If we see the NZ, you can see it is able to like give us an answer. So now we want to connect our database with our computer. So to do that, I have this command. I have it here. So you use ph to connect to what do you call it? To connect to Postgres, you use PSQ. Then we write the RDS connection. We write it here. The URL. Then we write what? We write the username. And then we press enter. It will prompt us to enter the password. The password, I saved it here, and boom. Yes, we are connected to Postgres. So Postgres is what do you call it? Open source database. So because of time, let me just create a database here. So let me just copy this. So the table has been created. We input some few names we have inserted. Then we can see the users. You can see it was created. So that is how you can be able to create a database, connect it with your computer, and maybe in future we will learn how to connect it with our website. So for now, that is how to do it. To exit on Postgres terminal, you write exit. So now we want to delete. To delete, you come here on your terminal, you select it, you select the database, because if you leave it running, it costs a lot of money. So you select it, then you go to action, then you press delete. You don't create a snapshot, you don't retain the backup, you just acknowledge, then you type delete me. Then you press delete, and then everything is being cleaned up, and you will not get a cost of money. You will not get a bill at the end of the month. So that is how to do it.